get these weights. Keep pumping the steel. Try to get a muscle into this. One of my one of my customers pull up to one of the brothers pull up on the roster. Make it do what it do. You know, solve somebody's problem today. Right now we can hit this. Got my 50s here. Get the steel in your blood. Rep out. 100 pounds, like lifting a human. You know, rep it out. I might just do some power press. 4 sets. I ain't gonna do 10. I ain't gonna do 10 because I ain't. I do it when I feel like it. I just want to maintain that balance. Iron eaters, y'all know what time it is. I'm thinking about a hater. I've been checking the brothers over there in Africa out, getting in there. I ain't started remembering the names of people and places I be supporting, so I can shout them out. You know, when I'm on here doing my lives and stuff, give them a shout out. You know, let the people know. And maybe they'll do what they brother. Good one. Good one. I'm sitting here in the basement, waiting on my. Got 2 people pulling up. One with a radiator I dealt with yesterday. And unfortunately, like he got a coolant leak. And I looked at it, thought about it, looked over the design, how to assemble it and disassemble, what hoses running to it. And I'm like, it's only 2 hoses. Them hoses, them hoses ain't leaking, bro. Then we factor in the fact that it's a used radiator, which I did ask him like you. And I told him from the start, I'm like, bro, but he ain't tripping. He on his own with that one. There's only 2 hoses. There I know the design is a Jeep. It's a different type design, but it's only 2 hoses, the upper radiator hose and the lower. There are no bypass little small hoses, you know, like made on Chevys. And other cars got them too. We have that little bypass hose that connects to the neck of the radiator. Ain't none of that. It don't even connect to the radiator, but through the bottom hose and the top hose. Then the hoses, they have a mount bracket made on the front of the engine case that connects to the front of the engine. It's a mount bracket and it's fitted like the way it's designed is like 2 metal hoses, but it's like a sleeve for the hoses to sit in. So of course they won't get damaged on the engine with heat, and they won't be flopping around or anything. The way that system designed. But I looked over and I'm thinking in my head, that's what I do. I'm automotive take my own, and I've been in the field ever since. Did I get rich yet? Yes, I did. Financially, no, not yet. But we gonna get there. We haven't stopped. You know what you bring is irreplaceable. So that's what you want to hone in on. That's what I hone in on as far as wealth, because the dollar don't mean shit. If you talking about if I got a lot of dollars, the dollar don't mean shit. The nation's cutting it off, so you don't have to switch your ideology on that. Right. We can switch our ideology on these weights. We don't talk and work. Gotta pump this iron though. because people expected me to show up, and I want to be ready. I'm 50, 54, so I got my 50 dumbbells, my 50s. You dig? And that's how we roll, fam. We're gonna get this money. Like I said, I should go for the walk. I haven't walked through the community in a few weeks. But I'm in the community, in the zone working. So y'all know how that go. And that's a good thing because I'm not distracted. I'm focused, man. And especially now, you get cold in them. It's cold. You go out there, we know it's because one, you determined. Two, you own business. If you ain't on business, you out there, I ain't gonna knock you because you might need to step out and get some air. Collect your thoughts. Free your mind of some form of thoughts you was having. You want to get some H2O, pump some H2O and get some sunlight. Recharge, you know? But the average person in the house twinkling their toes, somebody's cold. I left my lady. She had an unfortunate little collapse at work. Y'all pray for her. Y'all know we getting old. Like I told her, shit, I'd be working out. I'm not going to bed still or wait, but she got a real limp. She got a real fucking limp. It ain't no, and I know her. She's a hard working person. I know she probably moved and see her limp, and I'm like, what the fuck? You should have went on to the ambulance. The hell, you need to go to the hospital and get yourself checked out. They ain't gonna want to hear that, but you need to. You was on a clock. Don't panic. Go get yourself checked out. But I know me. I'm going to the most high. I'm going to get a herb or whatever, something to ease that pain, but I'm going to get my weights, grab my weights, do some leg runs and shit like that. I'm not sitting around waiting on them people. But it's a process we're dealing with them. That'd be strange if I was working somewhere and unfortunately had an accident and I had to go to the hospital. They'd be talking about medicines, you need these medicines, because I'm following through. Anything happen on your job site, you're going to make sure I'm secure. I ain't going to try to hurt you, but you're going to make sure I'm good. But yeah, you ain't going to get no lawyers or none of that. You're going to do it the honorable way. I know how to apply pressure, without threatening or none of that. No threat, no none of that. You know, a lot of people. And then you got to understand, you doing business with it. If that's their character, if that's the character of the system, you better be careful. So I tell people, man, y'all, I saw y'all talk about that Bible show too. Because the Bible is talking about establishing the right and doing things the right way. You know, do it in instruction that even if the world don't follow the rules that they lay down, you still follow the instruction that your creator gave you. It don't got nothing to do with the world. It supersedes the world. He told you they gave you something that wasn't real, but we so wrapped up in it, in the dream, like, wake y'all ass up. What, you feel us now? You feeling the truth now? They gonna make you feel it, but we still gonna rise. Tupac put the right song out, still I rise. My cubs, we the people. They count me out a lot of stuff, but they don't mean I'm out, because they count me out. No suckers, peons. They can't stop me from doing nothing. I'm God's chosen. He sent me here. I come from heaven. I ain't come from none of them. One more. Don't never clank them weights like that, God. Some control. This is what I love to do. We're gonna test that bench out and go to war. What you doing? So when I'm walking around the house, guy, she gonna be like, what you doing? She gonna see that chest sticking out like, what this Negro been doing? You know a sister gonna pay attention and I'll be on it. We gonna hit these weights. I might as well keep it out till one of them pull up. Decent inclines. I did me some bench. Doing some inclines now. Don't do nothing. That internet ain't no nothing. I'll be glad we cut a lot of that garbage, toxic bullshit off. But y'all keep running to it. Like I was saying in the other video, my lady, we want some drama. That's the problem right there. Y'all gonna create drama. Y'all get drama all the power. That's of the devil. That ain't of the Most High. Then when we point that out, when a person like me will point that out to you, like, well, maybe you need to detox and come off of that. Consecrate yourself to the Word. Dedicated to getting to know what the Father's talking about through His Word. You got a Bible. You know what the politicians talking about. You can quote that all day. What is God talking about? What is the Creator talking about? How can I overcome this? Because Christ did say we could be in the world, but not of the world. How does that work? Do you ever wonder or question, or take that to God and ask Him? How does that work? Do it really work? Or do you come into that person that carries that type of responsibility to be it and trust that when you step into that the eternal spirit is going to move and guide you in the course, in the way that you should go along that course? I do, and I have to learn to reinforce it more, stand firmly on it. When I'm reading, you want to transcend it, what man has been taught to believe or even think. He can't even fathom, but you have to, because there's a law, a spiritual law that's at work. You use it for money. Cash money don't have no monetary value. What value does it carry? None. So what do? But you trust that it's gonna work when you use it, right? Same thing with spiritual law. I just hit somebody out there. You trust and you know. That's how you miserable. Hey. I thought I heard someone. Go back up. Oh, I see you. Yeah, real. Okay, we're gonna test that thing. We got the pressure tester. We're gonna test that radiator because it's a used radiator. I got an old kit here, but it's sufficient. It does what it do and then some, so I'm satisfied with it. I'm selling get a new system. But this is what I do every day. No problems. You dig? Y'all call me. I saw. I love it. I gotta mess with this knucklehead with this alternator. I hope he don't think he gonna get it for free. Somebody ain't had no money to really pay for the last job. Radiator test kit. You gonna pressure test it. He got one of these fittings on his end. Screw on, I can recall. So it's gonna be one of these big ones. What number is that? These are numbered. Number 3. Then it's missing a piece or two, but basically overall, it gets the job done. So I can't complain. One day I'll buy a new one, but this one is sufficient. It gets the job done. There's nothing wrong with the caps. There's nothing wrong with the pump. So I'm gonna go. We on Gizzo. It's like we on Gizzo. And yeah, make sure you zoom out. So don't run up on me playing them games. You better get your weight up. We ain't getting his weight up. I'm 50, so we ain't lifting nothing less, nothing lighter. I got my 35s and my quarters, but y'all see what time it is. We go heavy. We going in heavy, you dig? Them boys say we're going in heavy. That's movie talk. I ain't finna hurt nobody. I'm going in heavy with the scriptures. I hurt you with the word. I can hurt you with the word, then you gonna get hurt. But that ain't my purpose to hurt you. Most I sent this word here to raise you up. I need to find an idea too. I got an idea. The Holy Spirit, give me an idea so I can get my youngin' involved in business. Owning and operating his own damn business. Number 7. It's time. Get a million while you're 21. For you. Okay. I'm always putting stuff in place. Always. Water. That's the way I was trained in the field. Water. So when you get ready to go use it, the water, you gotta worry about having to find this or that and this. Yeah, this or that and this. And turn this bitch that way. They done seen you work out before. Little dude trying to get some muscles, you dig? Your girl might go crazy. Why you all on there working out for? You trying to get somebody to see you working out? No, I don't women did. No, woman. I'm just working out because I'm a beast like that. You dig? That's how we bristle. That's for the lions. You want the lions to see. I ain't doing no more than, I ain't doing no about 4 and 5 reps. That's it. I ain't doing nothing heavy, so, you know. Then it ain't that. Let's go. We ain't doing nothing too big, you dig? Mike can't do that. I told you. Mike can't do that. Let's get it. Mike can't do that. Shit. We can do it. Let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. I don't care if it's one. I said you do it. That's how you build up. And you get a lighter weight, a superset. Rep out with the lighter and do like superset with the heavy. Or hit the heavy, and then hit the light on the superset. We used to do that and I missed that shit. We used to kill them in the joint. Okay, probably do 10, 15 reps with the light and hit it with the heavy superset. I need to get back to that. I've been following other people's pattern. Why would you do that? These ain't iron eaters. They ain't never been locked up. They don't know. That was something that was created in the joint. Quick blow up. You got to be no real heavy, but your bench, you want to be heavy. The dumbbells might be lighter. You superset immediately once you come off the flat bench. You hit the dumbbell. It's like a little supplement. Superset. Let's get it. I remember we was playing. I used to play with 100 wheels. Me, little old Wayne. Them 100 wheels wasn't no joke. I was curling 45 plates, French curl bar, or regular 45-pound bar. Wasn't no fucking spot and all that. But we had spotters on that bench. You had spotters on the arm because we used to do them supersets. We put like 7 10s on there. Do 10 reps, take 2 plates off. We used to do that in the joint. I see who did I see? Mike Rashid doing that. In his school, I'm like, he must have been locked up. You know, he had to have been locked up. Because ain't no niggas out here got that chemistry. That ain't never been locked up, they don't do that. That's superset, and that's something we used to do. And I'm like, yeah. We was doing that in the Max joint, Pontiac. In the 90s, then especially when I got to the medium joints, a lot of the guys used to do that. Okay, get my next set in. Let's get it. You can talk later. Get it. Get it. Well, 4 reps a set with the 50s. I did flat bench. I started off with decline. Then I did flat bench. Now I'm on the incline. That's good money. Them 50s ain't no joke. And like I said, they used to be lunch, you know? They used to be lunch. I'll never forget my first time hitting that 100 wheels. I was with some of the young guys. And they was using both on the bench. They was on inclines. And I wanted to work out with them because they was my age. But they was more solid. I'm like, damn, they hitting the hundreds, I could do it. Which I was working out. But I couldn't hit both of them. So they was like, well, if you hold the line, if you can't keep up, then don't even jump in. I respect that. But I can keep up. I'm going to use one of them. They was like, we don't give a shit. Get in rotation, G. Let's get it. Jump dead in rotation. We was doing inclines. But I was doing double with the one dumbbell, what they was doing with the 2. Killed it. We was killing it. I'm like, oh yeah. And I kept on going. And next thing you know, I'm playing with the 100 wheels. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing with the 100 wheels myself. Both. Not no one. Both now. And that was like kind of the pinnacle. But then the pinnacle was 2 1/4, 245 plates with the 45 bar, 2 1/4. We just play with that all day. Or 205. two 45s, 35 with the 25s on it, you know, or the salt bucks. What's that? 90, 70, 160. Yeah, the quarters. Get it. I'm talking about getting it in. We used to get it in. I miss that shit. But I still got that drive. That's still that knacking. That iron eater knacking is still in me. And I be watching cats on there. That's like Big Boy now, Cali Cartel. I remember they first started. Then I saw, and I used to watch Mike Rashid back then. I used to be like, these cats. And I was like, these cats, that's their joint routine. Especially Cali Cartel was a bunch of them. Them some Mexicans, right? And they come using that routine. But then I looked at all the money they was getting. They set up a studio and everything. They were coming in, bring the guys. But if you wasn't working out, you know, they had their time when they bring the regular people around. But I had y'all workout crew. You know, y'all worked out, played chess and other stuff, you know. A lot of us went to school. Some of us had jobs. But you wasn't just going to sit around doing nothing. If you ran with the GDs, your ass gonna get a job or go to school. Or you already know you already know what time it is. You wasn't just no. They can get y'all the wrong perception of how men. Yeah, they made choices you might not agree with, but as far as just sitting there making destructive choices, sit around think to become more destructive. Yeah, right. Fuck out of here. That's what they do, and they still dropping bombs. That's how they gonna characterize you. You never know what a person. You know, we under some strenuous conditions as black people. We tired, shit. You might blow up any minute. Somebody say the wrong thing, and brother or sister blow straight the heck up. You know how much it take to withhold from doing all that, all the fucking stress we be on. Y'all better start playing. Let me hit this joint one more time. Let's go. Let's go, little daddy. Hey, so they know you can't wait. This is what I be telling my son, get on that exercise. They know you can't wait. So when you say I'm gonna knock your ass out, they know that nigga work out. They ain't gonna be too quick to play with you. They gonna come serious, but you wanna be able to hold yourself down. You know, you are gods. You gotta think like a god. Build yourself like a god. Let's go. Don't tell me you need a spot. I might have. Whatever. We're a little burnt out. That was 3. That's good money. For the incline, it's like lifting the body. They get up on you, you know you can get them up off you. Get your ass up off. You know? Ain't gonna be no grabbing Wayne. Oh, he little. Grab his ass. He just look little. You grab him. It's like you done grabbed a fucking tiger. You're a lion, the beast. He the king. But if you notice, when it comes to fighting, the lion is a little lighter. The tiger a little lighter. He be smacking the fuck out the lions. And I be mad because they be smacking the shit out of my big homie. Like, huh? Get him. Get him, Judah. Don't play with him. I be talking to the TV, man. Let that be a lesson. Just because you the biggest don't mean you the baddest. The biggest. The baddest. Ain't that song? How that song go? All right, man. No, we won't hear him pull up. I ain't gonna put no print on here. You might do something. Have to get low. You gonna be able to tell you. Oh, you got a design on that? No, I'm just playing. Only thing I'm gonna do is run this word, run them down with this word. and the instruction that they give, not hurt nobody. And then I be talking, no, I ain't gonna say that, cause then I give you the wrong notion. Come playing, and I foof up a person ass playing games, and they take it the wrong way. So if they know you about that, yes I am. But I'm trying to stay holy, set apart. Holy means set apart. Don't let them give you all this damn religion. That means set apart under God's, under His purpose. I need an idea. Who that? That you on here, son? I need an idea so I can get some products. We can sell to people. Gotta find out what they need, what's the value. Find me a person I know what's the money, what they need. That's a value. Way to save them time. Just think about it. Prepare for me. New arrivals. They sure trying to sell their stuff, ain't they? Good luck. I need a black DTF. I need a DTF machine. But before I get that, I need to secure a bunch of work. So I can, a couple jobs. So I can go and start an account and start using the account. So I can persuade the bankers to do business with me when it's time. Hey, build my line of credit through my account. Build my little credit system. They see I'm paying on time, you did. Use the credit, build the credit up. They see me using my lines of credit. Oh yeah, Mr. Reese. Use his credit, pay his bills. Will get checks. They don't use nobody use checks. I don't know why. They spendable, you dig? I'm about to get out of here until these cars come. Go for a walk. Grab me something to nibble on. Peace. You might want to see your ugly face.